is the traditional. These are traditional paper that we normally write at our schools. In fact, our paper two is going to look something similar to this one. So I thought maybe for a change, by now we are familiar with how GEC is, and tomorrow we'll be writing GEC. So let's just go back to how we normally do things. Let's write our normal papers. But tomorrow for GEC, you're going to write the papers that we've been practicing. That's what you guys can expect for your tomorrow's paper. Anyway, let's start. On this question one, they're saying to us, the temperature at the Golden Gate is -5, and then it increases by 4 degrees Celsius. What is the new temperature? The only thing that happened here, and I think no one got this one wrong, this just increased. And remember, increase, it means it was added by 4, and then meaning we're going to get -1 degree.
Negative one.
-1. So that was,
-1.
yes. And then for number 2, they said the sum of two numbers is -1, and their product is -12. Find the two numbers. Which numbers are those ones? Their product is -12, and then their sum is -1. Which factors are we going to look for? Which factors are those ones? It should be factors of 12, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we know, let's say for instance, if we have -4 times 3, how much is that? It's -12. But
Yes.
-4 plus 3 is how much? -1, right?
-1.
Yes.
For
So meaning what are those two numbers? Those two numbers are
-4 and 3.
-4 and
3.
3. So remember this thing, whenever they ask you a question such as this one, you just think of it the same way we think of what's this thing? A trinomial. Remember the product, it should give us that, and then the sum must give us that. So don't forget that. And then for this question, straight calculator, right? Oh,
Yes.
oh, no, 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 no. But okay, fine. In our case, for GEC, straight calculator. But if in this case, I said we should simplify without using a calculator, here we're going to get 2 times -4, 2 times -2 is -4, right?
-4.
Then we have
Yeah.
-3, and then this is going to give us
+3.
and then we have it plus, and then you put this as well in the calculator, going to get -27.
27.
So here we're going to have -4 minus 3 minus 27. So finally, our answer in this case will be -34.
34.
34.
Yes. And then how do we know if this is correct? We just put in a calculator, and then the calculator will show that our answer if it's wrong or right. Straightforward.
So
Yes.
I just made a simple mistake by making the 3 a positive. I forgot to add that sign in front of the equation.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's fine.
But remember, all the time, once you have something like this and you did it without using a calculator, once you're done with it, punch it in the calculator and see if you're getting the same answer. If you don't, this calculator gives you a different number, it means there's somewhere that you made a mistake and it needs to be rectified. Okay, let's continue. And then for question 2, oh no, not question 2. 1.4. 1.4, they're saying we should use prime factors to find HCF and LCM, 300 and 135. So now we know 300. How much is 300 when you put it in the calculator?
It is 2 cube again. 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5 to the
And
power of 2.
5 squared.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then 135.
3
Uh-huh.
cubed. Is it cubed? Like the 3
Square.
Yes.
Square.
times 5.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now remember, for us to find the HCF, HCF is common. It is common. Highest common, HCF is highest common factor, right? So for highest common factor, which numbers are common? add 300 and add 135. Which numbers are common?
3
3
and
and
5.
and 5. And then remember, because it's the highest common factor, we're going to look for what? Lowest
The lowest exponent.
exponents, right?
Common multiple.
So
Yes.
between the 3 on top and the 3 below, which one has the lowest exponent?
3
The
on
3
top.
on the top.
And then the 5
On the bottom.
at the bottom. So you put this in the calculator, you're going to get how much? 15, right? So your HCF is 15.
Yeah.
And then your LCM. LCM is what? Is multiples. So which multiples do we have here? Of 2, of 3,
3
and of
and 5.
5. And then because
5.
the lowest exponent are going to look for what? Highest.
The highest.
So between the twos does not, it has nothing. So we're going to have it as 2 squared. And then the 3
3
cubed. And then the 5
Squared.
squared.
squared. So when you put it in the calculator, how much do you guys get?
We have 2,700.
2,700.
Ah,
Any
Sir,
question? Yes.
isn't the LCM also had the 5 moves?
Which one?
Like the HCF also had a 5 and the LCM. Is that possible?
Yes, it is possible. So remember, whenever we're dealing with highest common factors, we only take the numbers that are common between the two. So 5 here, 3 is common for both of them, and 5 is also common for both of them. That's if we're working for what? HCF, right? For
Yes,
LCM,
sir.
we take all the numbers that we see appearing there. So the number that are appearing is what? It is 2, it is 3, and it's also what? 5. But we can't take these two. I mean, we can't take the 3 again because already we chose what? 3 there on top. So we can't take the 1 again. So this one we don't take it at all. We chose it. Okay. So that was question 1. Now, for question 2, they're saying simplify the following ratio. We have 120C divided by 30C. In this case, simply, which number is the lowest here? Is it 30, right?
30.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
divide both sides by 30.
Yes.
30. So you are going to have 4 to how much? To 1.
1. Oh.
So that was that's why it is only 1 mark.
Sir, but I did it differently, was.
And how much you get?
Sir, I got 600.
Mm-mm. This is the
Hey,
easiest way to do it.
Okay, sir.
Our ratio is 4 to 1.
Some light work.
And then we have 2.2. At 2.2, they're saying show by calculations which deal is cheaper. 30 milk chocolate bars is that much, 270. And then 42 milk chocolate is how much? 320. So
320.
here we need to check how much each chocolate costs, right? So for
Yes.
270, the first one are going to divide it by how much? By 30 and see how much is this?
I did it in a different ways, but that is
It's
270
9.
divided by 4.
Is it 9?
It's
Yes.
yes, sir.
Meaning each chocolate here is how much? Is 9 rand per chocolate, right?
Yes.
9 rand per chocolate. So for the one at the bottom, if we have 320 divided by 42, how much is each chocolate now?
7 comma
7 rand.
How much?
7 rand and
comma
62.
62.
And 62 cents per chocolate. So which one is cheaper here? The first one or
Probably
or
first one. The second one.
It's
the
the
second
first one.
The second one.
The second one, because the second one, each chocolate is costing how much? 7 rand and
7 rand.
62
62
cents.
cents.
So
Yes, sir.
this deal here The second deal here is the one that is more cheaper.
Yes.
That deal there is the cheaper one. And then let's go to question 2.3. For 2.3, they're saying in a bag of marbles, there are blue and pink marbles to the ratio of 3 to 11. If there are 18 marbles, how many marbles are there in the bag? If there are blue marbles, right? So which one is blue here between 3 and 11? Which one is blue?
3.
The 3 is what? Is blue.
Oh.
And then 11 is the pink marbles. Pink marbles. So they're saying if there are 18 blue marbles, meaning if there are 18 blue marbles, then how many pink marbles do we have? When we have this situation, what did I teach you guys? We said we're going to divide both of them, right? And then we equal.
Yeah.
What do? We cross multiply.
Multiple.
So 3 times question mark is 3 question mark is equals to 11 times 18. How much is that? 11 times 18. How much is that?
198.
198. And then we divide both sides by 3. So meaning our question mark is how much? How much are you guys getting?
66.
66. So we now know that how many marbles are there? So firstly, we wanted to know if there are 18 blue. So we know that the pink ones are how much? 66. So in total, how many marbles do we have? In total,
84.
84, because we're going to now
80.
we're now going to take 18 plus 66, and then this is going to give us 84. So in total, we have 84 marbles. So firstly, we needed to know how many pink marbles we have. And then thereafter, we add the blue and the pink marbles so we can get the whole thing. Remember, guys, if you're still not understanding, rewatch this video that I'm going, because I said I'm going to give it to you. Rewatch it again. And then I will be here until 8 o'clock, just in case there's any question that you guys need help with. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then now we're going to 2.4. 2.4, that's saying simplify without the use of a calculator, even if you wanted to. Okay, never mind that. So now in this case, we have a exponent of x multiplied by a exponent of x minus 1 multiplied with a exponent of 2. So if you multiply the same basis, what happens with the exponent?
We add them.
We add them. So
The-
we're going to have x plus x minus 1 plus 2. We're just adding all of them because they are multiplying the same base. So finally, our answer is a 2x
3.
plus 1. Remember, negative 1 plus 2 is how much? Is plus 1. So that is our answer for the first question.
So what if you said like the final answer is shoot? All right.
Can you continue now?
Yeah.
And then for 2.4.2. 2.4.2. In this case, now we're going to have, we're given 3 times 2 squared over exponent of 3 2 squared times 3 exponent of 5. Now remember, there we have a 1. So this 1 is going to be multiplied there. Therefore, we're going to have 3 cubed times this 2 is also going to be multiplied there. So 2 times 3 is 6 over 2 squared times 3 exponent of 5. So now finally, remember, the same bases are going to divide each other in this case. So this 3 is going to be divided by that 3. This 2 is going to be divided by that 2. The one on the numerator is divided by the one below. So now finally, we're going to have 3 exponent of 3. Remember, you take the 1 here. We're going to put it there. If it was positive, like it is now, it's going to be negative. Then multiplied by, we have 2 exponent of 6. We take this one as well. We're going to write it. There it was positive. It's also going to be what? Negative. So now finally our answer is going to have 3 exponent of negative 2 times 2 exponent of 4. But now remember, we can't leave this answer as a negative here with a negative exponent. So how do we get rid of that? We write it at our denominator, right? So we're going to have 2 exponent of 4 over 3 exponent of 2. And then now finally, 2 exponent of 4 is 16. And then 3 exponent of 2 is 9. So this is our final answer without the use of a calculator. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Then we have question 3. For question 3, I think we should simplify. In this case, do you have any multiplication for the first question there? Do you have any
So
Yes.
I started with the X and then I went with the ones that didn't have an X. Is it correct?
Yeah, but remember for this one, do we have any multiplication first? Let's answer that. Do we have multiplications first? Can we deal with that?
No, sir.
Yes.
We don't have. There's no multiplication, right? So if we don't have, what are we going to look for?
Like terms.
Like terms. Do we have any like terms here?
Yes.
No.
We do. We have x
Yes.
squared there. We have x squared there.
5x.
And then
Yes.
what is the other like term that we have? We have x here,
Negative
x
negative 5x
there.
and negative 5x.
Do we have any other like term?
Yes.
The constant term there and that constant term there as well.
Term there.
So now let's start with the calculation. So now remember we have 1 there. So 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is going to give us how much? 4
4
x squared.
x.
And then we have
Yes.
minus 5 minus
Minus
5. It is minus 10x.
10.
And then we
X.
have minus 11 plus 6. It's
Minus
going to give us
Negative.
minus
negative
7.
5.
Is it 5 or 7?
Yeah, 7.
It's 5, right?
Let me double check. Yeah.
Minus 5. So that is our answer. Are we fine?
Yes,
You are
sir.
very fine.
And then,
No. Sir.
yes,
Oh no, it's fine. You can pass. No, you can pass.
okay. And then now we have where they're saying we should simplify. Here we're going to have products. We multiply there and there is going to give us x squared. We multiply that and that is going to give us minus 4x. We multiply below here is going to give us plus 3x. And then we multiply there is going to give us minus 12. And then now finally, when we get to this point, is there any like terms that we have?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
x there
Yes.
and x there, right? So our answer
Yeah.
is going to be x squared minus 4 plus 3 is how much? Minus
Negative 1.
Yes. And then this is our answer. There's our answer.
So we start with the
Even if
X's and then
I'm listening.
We start with the X and then we go with, and then we write what. So how
Okay.
did it get to this?
From where?
Like the whole answer.
Okay, let me say this. Ndando, we will meet again. I mean, see, because we will make another session together. Let's say today at 7 o'clock, and then we can take things step by step. Yes, step.
Okay, sir.
I was asking
I can't hear you, Sebo.
I was asking for 3.1.2.
3
What
point?
if today 1.2?
Eh.
I gave a decimal. I didn't do the triangle or the way we did it, but it's giving a different answer.
You got the same answer.
No, I was thinking what I got because I didn't decimal for that when they say 65%. They meant
I'm
that
struggling to hear you, Sebo.
I'm asking.
Ivan.
I think your
I
mic is a
got
problem.
because I'm outside for it.
Sebo, you will talk to us when your mic is better. We can't hear you. Okay, let's continue now. For 3.2, they're saying factorize. Whenever they say factorize, I'm going to look for what? For factors, right? Factor is something that is common for both or all the terms. So now looking at these two terms, this term here and that term there, what's common? Because the factor. What's our factor there? What do you guys see that is common?
Y and T.
Our brackets, right?
Yes, sir.
This bracket is the same as that bracket. So now we're going to take that bracket out. We're going to take it out. Our bracket is y plus 2. So now after we took the bracket out, what is it that is not common? What is not common? 3 and
X and 3. Negative X.
3 and negative x, right? So then I'm going to write that outside. So I'm going to have 3 minus x. Those are the ones that are not. So that we done with factorizing. We just took out what's common. And then looking here, this were done. Coming here, 3.2.2. What's common there? What do we have that is common?
So
Constant terms.
When there's no constant term.
X.
The 4 is
Well,
Oh,
yes,
so I'm
for both
looking
of
at
them. For
thingy.
both of them, we have x. I mean, we have 4. What else do we have for both of them?
Oh,
X.
X.
X. All right.
Sorry.
And then we continue. So now inside here, outside we how many already for this term we only have one x, right? I mean we have only have one 4. And then if we took out one x out of 3 x's, how many x are we left with? We're left with 2 x's, right? And then we have minus. And then already here inside of 4, how many 4s do we have?
1.
1.
And then inside of x, how many x's do we have?
Why?
1.
Our answer is that, right?
Yeah.
But now, can we write this one as 1 squared? Again, I said 1 squared is equal to how much? 1, correct?
Yeah.
So we can write it as x squared minus 1 squared. Inside here, what kind of factorization is this one inside here? Again, this minus, we call it what? Difference, right? So what are we having in there? We're having difference of 2 squares because we have square number 1 and square number 2. So we have difference of 2 squares. So how do we solve, or how do we factorize difference of 2 squares? We have x and x, then plus, minus, 1 and 1. That is how we do it. And then 3.3, they're saying find the value of p if x minus 4 is a factor of x squared minus px plus 20, how do we deal with this one? Find the value of p if x minus 4 is a factor of, what kind of factorization is this one? What kind of factorization is this one?
Binomial.
The trinomial, right?
Trinomial.
So if one of the factors here it is x minus 4, how much is the value of, how can we find 20 there?
5.
Yes, by minusing this by how much? By
5.
5. Because 4, negative 4 multiplied by negative 5 is going to give us how much? Positive 20,
20.
right? So now how do we find the value of p in this case? Then we just multiply, they're going to have x squared. We multiply this, going to give us minus 5x, and then this side again, minus 4x, and then there again, plus 20. And then we simplify this, we're going to have x squared. We have those two like terms there, they're going to give us negative 9x plus 20. So how much is the value of p here? How much is our p? Our p is 9, right?
Nice.
So please don't forget that. Do not forget that. And then this question here, I don't think they will ever ask you, because this one here, it is advanced. It is advanced trinomial. I don't think in grade 9 they do it. I don't know why they placed it here, but I don't think you guys will do this advanced trinomial. Coming to question 4. We'll end here for now, and then we'll take a 5 minutes break and then come back to do question 5 and 6, and then we'll be done. So question 4, they're saying we should solve for x. This is one of the questions that you guys, whenever you see it, we kill it because it's one of the easiest questions. So we have 35 plus x is equals to 75. We take this over to the other side, we're going to have x is equals to 75 minus 35. Therefore,
40.
our x is 40. All right?
Mm.
We're done with that. We come to this one now. Here, they're saying that 12, in fact, let me erase this so I can have space. We have 12x minus 10 is equals to 6x plus 32. We take the like terms on one side, right? So I'm going to take this 6 to this side, negative 10, I'm going to take it to
And
that
then,
side. So now we're going to have
yes.
12x. The 6, when it comes, is going to be minus 6x because it was positive.
This is it.
And then this side we're left with 32 because the
32
6x
plus
had
10.
left. And then I'm going to have plus 10.
10.
So now finally we're going to have 6x is equals to 42.
42.
We divide both sides by 6.
6.
46.
And then our answer is 7.
14. 14.
Mm.
Wait, let me check.
Our answer is 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these ones are where we score a lot of our marks because these questions are literally that easy. And then now coming to 4.3, we have 2x plus 1 is equals to 1. Remember we said whatever we have as an exponent of 0 is we're going to get how much? 1, right? Even if you write say to an exponent of 0, it's going to give you how much? 1.
0.
Yes. So if I
1.
say 2 is an exponent of 0, how much is it going to give me?
1.
1. So now, meaning, even at this point, if I want to, instead of me writing 1, I can write what? 2, then exponent of 0. Because I know 2, then exponent of 0 is going to give me how much? 1.
1.
Are we having the same basis here?
Yes, sir.
When we have the same basis, we cancel them out. We are left with what? X
The
plus 1
exponent.
is equals to 0. We take the 1 over to that side, so our x is equals to negative 1.
1.
Yeah.
Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then, okay, let's take a break from here because we are running out of time. And then when we come back, we'll start from 4.4, and then we'll do question 5. It's new patterns, and then question 6. It is, yeah, and question 6 is graphs, functions, and then that will be that. So let us commence with our session at 4:15, and then we'll be done at least latest by 4:30. We'll be done. Okay, we'll start the session
Yes, sir.
at 4:15. I'll send the link again.
Okay, sir.
Sharp. Go drink water and come back.
Yes, sir.